So hello everyone, in this video I am going to tell you how to use the LCD screen and the LCD nodes using SmowCode. So first of all, what you can do is you can go to projects, you can go to new, you can choose the template LCD right here, and you will get a demo program of LCD16:2 hello. That's what I have opened right here, and I have just added one thing to it. I have added the LCD set cursor as well. What Now let's go to the flow and understand what the LCD nodes do. So the first node LCD clear just clears the screen of the LCD, and that is useful if you want the LCD to be blank after you print something, and if you want to print something again, you can print a new thing after clearing the LCD. If you go to its properties, it has one config property which is LCD port. If we go in that, we can see that it allows us to choose the I2C port. The ESP has two I2C ports, I2C0, I2C1. I am keeping it at 0 right now. The SCL pin is being set to 19. You can change it if you want, but I am keeping it at 19. The SDA pin is at 18, and you can change that as well. And these are the rows and columns of your LCD. So if you have a bigger LCD screen, you can change these as well. And if you go to the advanced setting, you have the I2C address of your LCD. I have kept mine at the address for my LCD is 39, so you can change it according to your LCD address as well, but most of them have this LCD address. And then there's the I2C clock speed. I have kept it at 10,000 Hertz, which is the default value, and you can also choose the number of columns in memory. So after that, I have put a delay of 1 second, and then this is the LCD print. By the way, if you want to search for the LCD libraries, you can just type LCD and you will get the 3 libraries which SmowCode offers. This is the LCD clear, LCD print, and set LCD cursor. So the LCD print allows us to print something on our LCD screen. So as you can see, you have the config property, which is the LCD port, which is the same what we had for LCD clear with the same parameters. The other thing we have is to specify the block number and the line number where we want to print our text. So I'm going to print it at the start of the screen, so it's going to be block 0 and line 0, and the text is going to be hello world. So this program is going to print hello world, but in a blinking fashion, because it's going to clear the LCD after every 2 seconds, then wait for 1 second and print hello world. And I've also connected that to an LCD set cursor. What the LCD set cursor does is it prints a small underscore on our LCD screen, and as you can see, its properties, it has 3 properties: set and move cursor, blink cursor, and write char. I am gonna set it to blink cursor. The LCD port properties remain the same, and the block number I'm going to choose is block number 6 on line number 1, which is the second line of our LCD screen. And we can upload this to our ESP32. The LCD, just before uploading it, I just want to tell you that so we don't need to write the I2C libraries again and again for the LCD. SmowCode makes our life a lot easier by giving us these nodes which already have I2C implemented in them. So it's much faster than writing a code for I2C, and it's much easier to implement as well. And LCD is very useful for debugging if you want to print something which you want to show it to the user, and it's very good for user interface as well. So this is how you can use SmowCode to do it. Now let's upload our code to our ESP32 and see the output on our LCD. Now let's check out our output. So as you can see, the hello world is blinking on our LCD, And if you look more closely, in the second row there's a cursor blinking as well, and this confirms that our flow works correctly and hello world is being printed on our LCD. If you want to darken the text, you can tighten the screw, this blue screw right here, which would help to darken it. And while using this LCD, remember that these two pins should short each other, and that's how you can see that SmowCode allows us to print whatever we want on the LCD, which helps a lot in debugging as well. And the node, the straightaway LCD node, we don't need to write the protocols for it, and it makes our life much easier.